that I invite any of my students that want to say any of the poems all by themselves, out loud, to have a turn. They don't know I'm going to do this, but every year I do, and sometimes I have more volunteers than we can handle, and maybe I'll have none. Would anyone like to recite one of our poems all by yourself? Anyone want to take that challenge? Anyone want to take it with a, Zachary, which one? Step out here. Which one do you want to recite? And I'm going to be there to help you, so that in case you just get a little bit nervous, I can remind you which one do you want to do.